Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing me for the first time, do subscribe and turn on the notification button. I have a lot of educative things to share on my channel, skincare, lifestyle, and the rest, and my journey here in Canada. So, before coming to Canada, I've had this impression, or I'd had this narrative that hmm, moving to Canada, my skin will look so sweet, fresh, brighter, fairer because of their good weather, and all those expectations. Well, you wouldn't really blame me because when we see people back then in Nigeria, when we see people coming back from abroad, they look all fresh. Yes. So I was ready. In fact, 2 days after moving to Canada, I was already telling my honey, oh, my skin is already fresher. You won't even recognize me when you see me. I look so smooth. I look this, I look that. Well, I was disappointed. Hmm, I was really disappointed. It's been 2 months and I got so dark, times three darker than I used to be. Look at this video. You would see how this video was taken October 2022. This is the way I look exactly 2 months before leaving Nigeria. But then, look at me now. Look at my face, full of rashes. I was breaking out, itching, rough, darker than I used to be. Now, let me tell you, if not that I formulate my product, I would say these things are coming from the product. But because I have been into skincare for 5 years now, so I know, but then I decided to stop using everything so that I would know where exactly the issue is coming from. Oftentimes, my customer will be like, "Oh, I am reacting to your product," and when you tell them to just keep short, when they stop the product, they would keep seeing that same reaction. And this is when they would realize that, oh, it could be as a result of stress, whether it could be change of environment. A lot of things can make your skin get darker. It may not necessarily be the product, though some people, when they change to a different skincare product, their skin would get darker a little bit. So let me continue with my gist. So I started making research, I started browsing to know where the issue is coming from. Then I had to search about their water here in Canada, how it's been purified, how it's been treated, and I realized it contains chlorine, and this is what my skin is reacting to. I had to go further to check the negative impacts of chlorine on the skin, and the few things I realized is that it causes itchy, it makes your skin it dries up the oils on your skin and make your skin look extremely dry. Now, I understand the weather now, winter, it tends to make your skin dry up no matter how you apply your moisturizer. But then, and now, chlorine in the water is also causing dryness. That's dryness raised to power 2. That's crazy, right? Okay. When you know the cause of your problem, then you know how to solve it. Yes, because now I know the issue I am having on my skin is as a result of chlorine in the water I use. And because the weather is very cold, most times I would just fill up the bathtub and I would remain there for 30 minutes, 20 minutes without knowing I am doing more harm to my skin. And again, I spend a lot of time whenever I am in a shower. Of course, who wouldn't when the weather is extremely cold and you need to keep warm? So now that I've realized the cause of my problem, I am going to formulate a product that will help me. a product that would help my skin, and I am also going to reduce the number of minutes I spend when I am taking my bath. I also would have to reduce, if not stop, or if not stop entirely, the number of times I spend I on the bathtub. I am going to be formulating, or okay, let me say, I'm going to be showing you guys how I formulate some products that you can use and it will work for you. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification, because my first ever skincare video will be dropping soon. I am going to be formulating something. I am going to try it out. I would also be giving it out to some of my customers. People here are having, and some people here to try. They're breaking out. They're having spots, a lot of skin issues, and I now realize that skincare products in Nigeria and skincare products that is supposed to be used here are not even supposed to be the same, because we have different weathers. The weather in Nigeria is totally different from the weather here. So I am going to formulate a product that will suit this winter. When we now move to summer, I would see what summer look like, and I will also be able to formulate what will work during summer. So now I get to know the reason why my customers would always request for products that would with extra moisturizing. I hope you find this very, very educating. Again, one last thing I want to say is, when you are reacting to something, when you start reacting, try and find out where the issue is coming from. It could be from the product, yeah, because everybody reacts differently. We have different skin types. We react differently to different things. So the first thing to do is to stop whatever you are using and give it 2 weeks to see if it continues. It could either be stress, it could be what you eat, it could be hormonal imbalance, and it could be water. So these things, I think we really need to pay close attentions to these things. It would really help us. Let's stop blaming our vendors. Stop blaming your skincare vendor. Oh, your product is making me dark. Oh, your product is not good on my skin. Oh, your product is this. Oh, your product I hope is that I'm able to convince you and not to confuse you that your skincare product may not really be the reason why you are breaking out, you are getting tanned, you are having itchy, and the rest.